dang it, is my audio... Is my audio working correctly? Can you all hear me? There we go. Much better. Alright, welcome one and all to the stream. I am Max Dowling, your baffled time-traveling host, and this is my dear friend, Derrik.
Hello.
And hello, I see we have Cerula already. This will be a bit unique for me, not least because I have Derrik here, but also because I have to talk to him, well, talking like this, which is not normal for me. Derrik did voice reveal indeed.
Derrik, voice reveal. Nice to meet you all. Happy to be here.
Yes, you get him through the radio filter because, it's impossible to do anything else and also have me have the radio filter. So, we're all coming to you from the 1930s, it seems.
It's a great year.
No, it was the Great Depression. It was a fairly bad year, all things considered. Questions begin right now. You are welcome to ask away. Also, my apologies that things aren't animated. I did run out of time to do things. So, you get a fairly static screen. Yes, things are also rather different for me because normally I have a video game that I can focus on. Derrik, is it true that you birthed Edith?
Yes, I can confirm. It was a very interesting birth, to be certain, but overall, a good experience.
It's Valentine, lovely. Yes, we're definitely going to have to clip that and send it to Edith because I don't think she's here yet. Welcome in, Doc. As you can all tell, Derrik will go along with any bit. Pretty much, he has no shame. This is my pet extrovert.
Hello. Happy to be here.
Now, Derrik, a very important question for you. How often can you hear me while I'm streaming?
Very often. The walls are pretty thin. I can't hear what you're saying more often than not, but I can hear how long you're talking. Which, I think in the past year or so, it's been not going on quite as late into the evening. It feels like you've reduced the amount of time. But yeah, just about every time.
Yeah, correct. I now stream 4 hours. I used to stream for 6. Alright, and Derrik, I want to show you a fun feature of the, what I have set up for my stream. I have set up that we can do would you rather questions. We also have deep questions and random questions. So, would you rather watch the sunset or the sunrise?
I would rather watch the sunset. When the sun is setting, it's just as pretty as the sunrise. And typically, if the sun is setting, I am not going back to work. If the sun is rising, then I am getting ready to go to work more often than not.
I have the same answer, but for a different reason. If I can see the sun rise, I have stayed up entirely too late. I generally go to bed around 2 to 3 a.m., so if I've stayed up late enough to see the sunrise, I have made a mistake.
Very fair. Is that me on the picture next to you, darling?
Yes, so my dear daughter Edith made both of these images in what is known as Gacha Life, and she decided to make us as phoenixes. And so she had essentially no description of you, but I think she got surprisingly accurate for me telling her that you wear glasses, I think is all I told her. Oh, look, another would you rather. So we'll automatically do that every once in a while, but it does have a cooldown, so I've accidentally hit against my own cooldown for the would you rather.
I really like Edie's picture, Edie's description of me, illustration. Those do look like my glasses. I don't have wings, but I might start wearing a laurel. It's quite cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, you do enjoy some of the Greek things. Did I... Oh, yes, I did do that command incorrectly. Congratulations on first, Cerula. Is that the correct command? I don't usually do this manually, it's usually just the random one, but I wanted to show you all of them. What does success look like to you?
Success looks like being financially stable while also not being hated by all of your peers and or friends slash family members.
So, you don't want to do the Breaking Bad method?
No. No. The Breaking Bad method did make the protagonist rich. Weird to call him a protagonist. Very much a dark hero. And he did win for quite some time, but at the cost of his brother, at the cost of basically his entire family. Though I do feel like his wife still loved him at the end.
Interesting. I haven't personally watched Breaking Bad, so I only know it from vague internet references. Oh, but Cerula asked what your opinion is on scissors.
I have a weird relationship with scissors. My sister is a seamstress, so one time I picked up a pair of scissors and I went to just use them, only to find out that they were like $200, $300 scissors. So now every time I go and I try to grab them, I'm always nervous. Like, is this a $5 pair or is this a $200 pair? I cannot tell the difference.
Understandable. Usually, if they have metal handles, expensive. Yeah, they do not put metal handles on the cheap ones. Yeah, that is a very specific question and very random question. Yet that is a very interesting answer. So very good question, Cerula. 7-day watch streak. Very nice, Doc. Oh, 7 stream watch streak. I do not stream every day. But anyway, a final one that I want to show to you is... I know I've got a shorter version of this command, but I have forgotten what it is, so I'm hoping that spelling the entire thing out works. Yay! What is something you're allergic to?
Well, darling, I feel like you really tailored these questions for me, specifically.
No, they are incredibly random. I have a long list of random questions for each of these 3 different types of questions, and it is randomly taken one from the list.
Interesting. Okay, well, fun fact for you guys, some red food coloring is made from bugs. They're these little red fuzzy mites that they use to make this. And these, in about 10% of the population, cause stomach issues. I'm one of the small percentage that has severe stomach reactions to it, so red food coloring dye, but only some of them. I believe it's red 40.
I'm not sure that that's the correct number to go with that problem, but otherwise, yes, they're little bugs. They're actually very cute bugs.
They're fluffy and fuzzy.
Yeah, exactly.
Velvety.
Yes, very velvety little things. And also, they are supposed to be poisonous. That is their intention, but unfortunately, they're very red and not very poisonous to humans. Yes, if anyone has any more questions, they're quite welcome. But meanwhile, Derrik, could you share with the fine people what your favorite color is?
My favorite color is green, the deep forest green. I'm also partial of the sages. Not as much of the kind of more split pea soup green. But yeah, the deep foresty greens.
Excellent. You can probably tell my favorite color from what I am generally surrounded by right now, and also the color of my clothing, and my hair, and my wings. That's true, that was a very specific description. You're not just green, you have a very refined idea of which greens are the good greens.
I do. Thank you.
So, one thing that some people know we share as a hobby is Dungeons and Dragons.
True.
So,
we've played lots of D&D over the years.
Quite a lot, yes. So my question is, what is your favorite element of Dungeons and Dragons?
That's a pretty easy one. It's got to be the roleplay, the just kind of emergent gameplay that occurs when you're sitting there and you're talking to other people at the table, and you learn more things about your character and their character, things that always were, things that you make up on the spot but become pieces of the plot that have existed from before you started playing these characters and just kind of how they emerge. Um, it's a lot of fun. D&D is overall a combat game, and I will say they did a great job making the combat fun. It can get a little tedious when you're actually in it, but in hindsight, you give a recap of the combat, and those 30-minute stories that you do at the end of the session where you just kind of rehash everything that happened, like that feels like just condensed gameplay. It's also a really good experience. So that'd be number two, with the roleplay being my primary favorite.
Lovely. Quite the same for me as well. Ah, welcome back, Thriller. Actually, that reminds me of another question. Derrik, what is your opinion on the number 97?
On the number 97,
Yes.
specifically the number 97.
Yes.
Um, it's a good number. It's prime, I think. It's three away from 100. It's still an A plus on the typical grading rubrics, and it is. I mean, it's a great test score.
Yeah, true. I'm sure Cyrilla's very invested in your answer. As you can see, 97, an important number to her.
Oh, the rule of 97. What? Why 97?
Meanwhile, it seems we have a question from Doc. What is your most ridiculous D&D session?
That's a great question, Doc. There have been a lot of really silly ones. I think there was this one time where I was a party. I was playing a warlock Triton, um, Pact of the Blade patron. We were starting at level 5, and we were on this kind of pirate bay, and we had pirates coming in, and the DM had given me a custom magic item that was essentially a deck of many things on steroids. We rubbed the magic thing, meteors came down, the invading pirate army exploded, and we were all sea creatures essentially, so we just kind of picked everyone off and proceeded to get an entire level up in one session, which was kind of insane. I have a lot of other stories like that, but I think that was the most ridiculous one. Very ridiculous magic item. Don't put decks of many things in your D&D sessions.
Not unless you want to end the D&D.
Okay, Cyril, that's a got it. Well, if you remember, let me know.
So, Derrik, on the subject of very random things, why did you lick an airplane?
That is, oh, it wasn't just an airplane. It was a sea stallion. How many people do you know have licked a sea stallion? And darling, if you want to pull up a picture of a sea stallion, I don't know if you can. It's a very specific and very cool looking plane.
I mean, all planes are specific.
Yes, all planes are specific.
And I don't know anyone else who's licked any kind of plane. So it wouldn't really matter which plane you had licked. I still would not know anyone else who'd done it.
I disagree. I think a lot of babies and a lot of infants traveling on planes have licked the standard Boeing travel or other big commercial planes.
Okay, that's...
Fair enough, Cirilla. Fair enough.
Technically, you're right, but I feel like if we discount the age at which children lick everything, after 5 years of age, people don't go around licking planes.
I am confident that I am the only person on this planet that has licked a sea stallion. And that's a cool thing to say.
All right. Well, that is an interesting claim to fame, I suppose. All right, so another thing that you enjoy, a hobby that we share rather less, chess.
Yes, I enjoy playing chess a lot. It's a very fun game. I have 2 third-place tournament trophies that I got in. It was either the 4th and 5th grade or 3rd and 4th grade. I still have those trophies. I'm very proud of them. Only trophies I got in my elementary grade years. Chess is very fun. The tactics involved can be really, really intense. And rehashing the games is also a lot of fun. Anything specific you wanted to know about chess, McDowell?
No, I just wanted to hear you talk about it a little.
Yeah. Do we have a lot of chess players in the chat?
I don't think so. Really, you know what? I appreciate, Doc, that among the options you did not include parent and child, because that is a thing that we have been asked, and Derek and I are quite close in age. But apparently, I look very much like a child.
It makes for awkward dinners whenever we go to Red Robin's or Applebee's or any of the kind of just diners. I get weird looks.
But we are best friends. We are roommates.
So option C, Doc. Option C.
Oh. But on the subject of chess, I do actually have a little something for you, Derek. Now, unfortunately, you don't get to be visible now. But I was testing demos, and here is a. Oh, it's not showing up. Oh, there we go. Now people can see it. The mouse is yours.
I have a mouse.
You have a mouse.
Okay. Press here to start. Play game.
Still feel free, everyone, to ask any questions you want while the chess is happening.
Doc, what brought you to the channel?
I'm curious to see how differently you'll play this than I did.
Is my time going?
Yes.
Am I... Well... Interesting.
Standard for chess, of course.
Yes, very standard. Very standard. Oh no! No! What is... Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get... Okay. Okay. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Bam. I see.
I believe in you, Derek. You can find your way around this post.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. You won.
Ooh, that was intense.
Yes, this is a part of the Cerebral Puzzles demo or showcase. It is a demo for a game called Beyond the Board. And this part continues for quite a while.
The falling.
Yes, the falling. Yes. This just kind of goes on. Oh, I didn't even realize you could do anything. I just waited the whole thing out. Yeah, it's probably a lot more interesting if you're doing things. Huh. Learn something new every day.
I wonder if I am just a rook, or if I get to be any of the other pieces. I mean, the rook is... Well, the rook is one of my favorite pieces. It's not as good as the queen, but you do get two of them. It's not as trapful as the knight or the bishop. It's actually been a little while. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay.
So, how would you say this compares to regular chess?
Very, very similar experiences.
Oh, we have another would you rather. So, Derek, would you rather your food always have a bit too much salt or never enough?
A bit too much salt or never enough? Probably a bit too much. I feel like a bit too much would be just kind of a pain. So I'm gonna go with... Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm bad at games. And then there. And then there. And then here. And here. And then here. Yeah, I think I would go with not having enough. It's probably going to be better for just my overall general health. And I don't know. I would always want to dilute the food, and I just get tired of putting water. And I can always just get some hot sauce.
Given the fact that you have eaten completely unseasoned boiled chicken, this does not surprise me.
Yeah. Let's just go. Oh, I have to land there.
Now, I've still not figured out what the little symbols on the side mean, but surely something. You got through that one much quicker than I did. Oh, yeah, we can find out an answer to something I was wondering. We'll see what... Or maybe Derek and I will make the exact same decisions. No, it's fine. Continue.
Thanks, darling. That's par for the course.
Yeah, as they say, great minds think alike.
But fools rarely different.
Yeah. Up to the chat, which we're... Well, actually, no, given what I do in almost every video game I play, I'm going to go with fools. I cannot remember almost anything for the life of me. Though, to be fair to myself, my chat is also ridiculous, because I asked people to vote for the next cozy game I'll be playing on Tuesdays, because I've finished Spiritfarer, and the options I gave were Traveller's Rest, Stardew Valley, and Graveyard Keeper, and finally, The Long Duck, which is not a cozy game, and I put on there as a joke. But they've gone with The Long Duck. So, yeah, tune in on future Tuesdays for The Long Duck, but we try to make it a cozy game.
Long Dark, but we try to make it a cozy game.
Good night, Cirilla. Take care.
Nice to meet you, Cirilla.
Yeah, you seem to be breaking things. I don't know why. I've no idea why that's how this works. So, Derrik, how does it feel for you to talk to me during stream?
It's definitely a unique experience. I always hear you in the background doing this. This is my first time in front of a microphone, for sure. Not my first time playing weird games. First time playing a chess game quite this unique.
Believe it or not, this was one of 2 chess puzzle games that I played yesterday.
Do we have a button?
No, I still don't really know what it means by that. I just wandered around until something happened.
I see.
Yeah, I'm not even sure why you supposedly have light. You don't... I mean, you've got the glowy outline, but so do the other pieces, so... Yeah. That apparently works. I don't know why.
Well, this is a demo. Maybe it's a feature, like some text that they left in there. Something that they intend to add later.
Maybe.
It could also just be them.
Yep, it's certainly possible, certainly.
So it's a king.
Yes. So the king, as in the game, can move diagonally. So just getting them slightly in the corner like the rook doesn't quite work.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I did that exact same thing.
Great game.
Yeah, I think that you're going to be interested a bit later. It does take a bit to get to what I consider the most interesting part. But I'm curious to see what you think when you, there's another king later that has some interesting puzzles. I'll be honest, it actually kind of makes me feel better watching you do this, just because I was a little worried you were going to absolutely ace this game and that I would feel foolish. I have to wonder if, in some ways, you having considerably more skill at chess than me might make this game harder for you, because you're more used to thinking in the terms of chess, and this really is not a chess game. Unlike the other game that we played with chess pieces, which was a lot more chess game, it was a chess game with very strange boards to work with, but it was a lot more of a chess game than this. Partially because you got to have some pieces other than a rook. Ah, right, yes. So something that Derrik and I did yesterday is we watched the movie Coco. This is a favourite of mine, but it was the first time that Derrik had watched it. And I was curious, Derrik, for you to talk about what your thoughts were on Coco.
Great movie overall. I really liked seeing the spirit dog. It was fun watching that butt become a what was the word for it?
Alebrije.
Alebrije.
Yes.
Very, very interesting. I didn't know a lot about the Day of the Dead.
Despite how long I've lived with you.
Despite how long you've lived with me, yes, and how much you've told me about it. But seeing it in an animated format was really interesting. The movie was funny. The person being the grandfather, I don't want to make any spoilers for people who haven't seen it. Okay. And I really did enjoy the film. Anything specific you wanted to know?
So I know that you had learned some things about the movie just from, I don't know, having seen clips online or something. You had some foreknowledge of the movie, but there were still surprises to you. So what did you find to be different from what you'd learned about the movie from just... Well, I suppose this does get a little bit into spoiler territory, but on the other hand, the movie's been out for... yes, I don't remember exactly how long, but it's been a while. What are the ways that it, was different than your expectations?
Do you have a hint for this puzzle?
Yes, so, try... Go back to the button. Try, the side. Yes, you're staying on the flat, but this is 3D.
That definitely would have taken me a minute. That definitely would take me a minute.
Yeah, see, this is why I'm thinking maybe the fact that you're familiar with chess as a game might make it a little more difficult to think outside of the box for it.
Got it. What was the question?
Oh, yes, right. Coco, how did the movie, match with versus break away from your expectations that were built up by having heard about it?
It was good. I don't know specific instances where I thought that the film was different than what I was aware of. I was aware of a lot of the twist in the film. I was pretty familiar with what the big twist of the movie, or the actual grandfather or great grandfather was going to be. The poisoning, the murder twist, that caught me by surprise. The differences in the spirit animals, the spirit guides, that was cool. And I really like what they did with the leaves, the orange leaves.
Petals, yes.
Yeah, the petals. The family blessing to undo a family curse, it being a family curse because you stole from the dead. That's really interesting. And the idea that, hey, any of us could enter the world of the dead by stealing from their stuff.
Yeah, fun idea. Oh, and Doc has a question for you then.
Yes. Option on...
Opinion. Opinion on real-time strategy, grand strategy games, Command and Conquer, StarCraft, Civilization.
Oh, they're great games. I think my favorite grand strategy game is Rome Empire 2. When I was in... I lived in Japan for a few years, and when I was there, I would open that one up and I would play it, and it was really cool being the little, like, just Roman empires and going to war or negotiating, making subject states. Yeah, sorry, darling. It's
no, I was trying to do something else. The game annoyed me because it won't let me move the cursor away from the game. I was trying to mess with something on Twitch.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I also really like StarCraft. That is a phenomenal game. As far as favorite RTS games, I gotta say, darling, it is impressive how you are able to combo answering the questions with playing the video games. This multitasking has taken a lot more effort than I thought it would.
Thank you. It is particularly difficult with games like this. The more cognitive effort a game requires, the more difficult that is. For me, specifically, puzzle-style games are difficult. Something like a first-person shooter, probably less so.
Yeah, I feel like there are probably some games that I could get away with this on, but definitely not this one.
So if you'd like, I can get you through this, because there's a particular thing later that I want to see, but on the other hand, you do need to, at the very least, watch to see the mechanics that are made, if you don't want to play through the entirety of this demo.
That is fair. I think I'll go to answering questions, and let's have you tag in.
Alright, well then, would you rather be on a losing team with friends or join a rival team and win the competition?
Like, abandoning my friends to go win the competition?
Yes.
Okay, I think it would depend on the nature of the competition. There are totally ones where I would be like, aha, and head over there. Really only if I thought it was funny, and if I thought that they would also find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, see. There, yeah, that would have taken me a little while to get. I'm sure I could have gotten there.
I'm sure
This
you
is
could
an
have.
interesting game.
It is fascinating. What is, I am going off of memory. It took me much longer than that the first time round.
Sure.
I can't see anything supposed to be happening.
You gotta right click and twist.
But it won't let me.
Well, it is a demo.
Well,
Doc, what is your favorite RTS strategy game? RTS game.
Can't see. Thank goodness. Okay, I can. Can I have the ability to rotate back the face? Guess we'll just go straight. Thank goodness. Okay. I did not have that happen last time. Oh, is this it? Maybe not.
Oh.
Okay, Derek, this is the one that I wanted you to go up against.
The
Eldritch King. Yes. Because I figure you love Eldritch horror, and you love chess.
Well, let's go for the obvious. Okay. And if I don't get him in one shot, I die. What?
I mean, you definitely took 4 steps. That was not one shot. You had...
Well, what I meant was... Right here, I push. If I make them, I die.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And Doc, I haven't actually played any of those 3. I'll need to check them out. Darling, write those down.
Oh, alright, it's going on a, convenience store receipt.
Perfect. Now, that convenience store receipt is for $23.93, for anyone curious.
It is some very old information. I told you no specifics, so you decided to give that specific. I had to coach him on how to not dox us.
It was hard. It was hard. Is the king respond? Oh, the king is shooting lasers at me. That is what killed me.
Yes.
Oh.
I was also rather taken aback when I discovered that we were playing chess with laser beams.
Okay, this makes the pillars make more sense.
Yes.
And it charges in 4 turns, so I need to hide.
The old games, Heroes Revenge is from 2001, so you need to do some PC black magic buffoonery to get it to work. Ah, that is quite old. Okay, it says EC3, Kane's Wrath. I mean, you have a very old PC. It doesn't run much. Maybe it'd work great for that. And Red Alert. I haven't even heard that one.
I haven't heard of that one either.
I'm amused that it took you this long to decide to find out what it does.
Well, I saw what the button did, but then he shot a laser beam at me.
Oh, I see. Do you... there are Windows 7 games? Okay, maybe it's not that old. Kane's Wrath will run fine on Windows 11 and 10. You got one of those 2 on your computer, I think.
Oh, I like that.
Both expansion packs to the base game. Oh, okay. I see, then I need to write a little bit more information on here. Heroes Revenge.
Interesting, Doc. I like that.
Alright.
Let's see.
So, Derek, Doc and I are going to be collaborating soon. As someone who has played video games with me in the past, how would you describe playing video games with me?
How to describe playing video games with Mixed Darling. It's an interesting experience, to say the least. I would definitely say it's a fun experience. You are a fun person. Thanks, darling. They will definitely dig into the technicalities of the game and search for the optimal answer. That is not a bad style, not a bad play style at all. It can sometimes lead to like conflicts with other players when what the correct answer is differs. But so long as there's good communication, it's a pleasant experience.
I feel like just the slightest edge of judgment in that, just a smidge, just a smidge.
I would never.
Of course, you judge me has never happened.
Of course not. I
But
am judging these rooks, though.
I judge these rooks the least of pretty much any other rooks in the game because, unlike the rest of them, they're actually playing by chess rules. Oh, and look at that, we have another Would You Rather, Derrik. Would you rather be on a losing... Wait. Oh, 1 second, I need the mouse. So, this happens occasionally in order to make sure that we don't get 2 Would You Rathers in a row. I have 2 different files. And so eventually one of them will run out, and I need to fix them, because I need to copy the whole list over. So technically we have gone through the entire list on stream, I think about, I think about 2 or 3 times over the last several months. I don't know when I finished making that list. Well done.
I feel like I cheated on that somehow.
No, you didn't cheat. You could have taken some of them out yourself, but this also works. And now it has even more hexagons.
I feel like that's bad.
Yes, I deeply agree. It is bad. Would you rather unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games? I assume that's supposed to be but no bacon.
That's a hard one. I would rather have unlimited games but no bacon. Life without bacon would be harder, but so long as I still get the other forms of pork, such as sausage and chorizo, I'll be okay.
I can agree with that. You did not typo. Okay, so would you rather unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games?
Unlimited games but no games. Unlimited games but no games. If unlimited games but no games means that I have access to all of the games, but I can't play any of them, however I can sell them, I would still...
Unlimited games but no games is essentially how you operate with board games.
Really?
You have dozens of board games, and you play one about once every 3 months.
I love my board games.
Oh, certainly. Yes, you love them the same way that person loves that aunt that lives in a different state. You love them, but you do not interact with them.
Interesting.
Games can have multiple meanings. I mean, yeah, I suppose so. Well done. You have unlocked Kala. Also, I know that you can't hear any of the audio, but it is very creepy right now. It's been a little creepy for most of the game, though. Who's to say we're talking of the 2 different types of games? Perhaps you have unlimited video games / board games, but no game? Well, I'll take having no game. That's fine by me. I wouldn't be using it anyway. Pretty sure I don't anyway, but...
I'd be okay with that, though. I'd be okay with that.
And now the hexagons have become eyes that blink at you rather creepily. It's also making a very even scraping across the board noise that doesn't make any sense.
Fair.
Because that was not a smooth board. You have all the game but no games? That would have no purpose for me. I would take... What is the unlimited? I'd rather have unlimited bacon than have unlimited game. It's making creepy noises again.
Hello, creepy.
Oh?
It's telling me to pick A, B, or C. So pick A this time. And that's opening up.
Oh. Interesting. It's screaming. I'm hearing a lot of screaming.
And I took two. No, I'm not sure how to get that. So this time, let's go here. And this time we'll pick C.
I didn't know that could happen because I had started with C. I genuinely just thought that was... What colour do you like?
Maybe because it's a demo, those are other worlds.
Yeah, that would make sense. And here we are in the great outdoors by a castle, which makes sense. In chess, I guess. There's some music if you'd like to hear it.
Sure.
Alright, I can no longer hear you all. The headphones have gone to Derrik. Do you feel like a proper streamer now?
Yes.
What? Like, stay? Feel like that? Alright, let's take a look. Let's have a random question, Derrik. Oh, hey, how perfect.
What is your favorite class in D&D? Let's start with that. That is, I think, the hardest question that's happened all night. I love warlocks, I love clerics, I love rogues. Those are definitely my top three. To pick between those three, I'm gonna have to go with warlock. I really like how 5th edition 2014 D&D. I haven't played the 2024 5.5 edition, but I really like how 5th edition D&D did its warlocks. How they get something at first level, how they get something at third level, how they trade the ability to cast spells all the time for the at-will spells and turning leveled spells into essentially cantrips. I think that's really cool. I like the concept of the warlocks. I think I have played, though, Clerics of Life the most. In terms of, I've made, not in terms of actual gameplay length. They only usually last a session, but I have made 4 or 5 Clerics of Life. Only to have that particular session fizzle and die. Highest level I've reached from 1 is 11.
Yeah, Clerics of Life for you specifically seem to be cursed.
I really want to play the class, and I've actually DM'd someone who took the class and took the concept I wanted to play to just kind of insane level right now. I think they're level 12. Um, so, I gotta see other people achieve my dream.
At least you could live it vicariously.
Uh,
Yes. Well, then, if going to school were a video game, what would one of the loading screen tips be?
This is a really good question. I actually saw this question on just kind of a thing that popped up on YouTube. So I put some thought into it. Let's see.
Clearly not enough thought to have a ready answer.
Yeah, clearly not enough thought to have a ready answer. It's probably going to be minor progress is sufficient.
Minor progress is sufficient. Okay, yeah. I think mine would be that if you've missed an assignment, check with the teacher. You can probably get partial credit.
That's a good one too.
And especially in the modern day, more and more teachers are taking past due assignments for partial or even sometimes complete credit, largely because turns out this may be shocking to some, but punitive measures in school don't aid learning. Yeah, turns out having a friendly school environment that's focused on did you figure it out at any point, more helpful for learning than being incredibly strict.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it seems to be quite a surprise to a number of older teachers. And also the entire boomer generation.
Well, they were more focused on obedience over education. And
yes.
To enforce obedience, you can't let them not do the thing. You can let them do it poorly, that doesn't matter, but you can't let them not do the thing. Whereas education, it's, hey, even if you got this half right, you learned half the stuff, let's go over what you got wrong and we can go from there. But that was just a shift in focus from that generation to ours.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of viewing that. Which is, I don't know, just the fact that it is the education system. One would think that from the establishment of the education system, that education should have been the focus. But no.
Well, I'm proud of everyone here, from the 1930s to, I'm not sure what year it is that you guys are all listening or tuning into, but I'm proud of the progress that I am getting from the fortune tellers that I visit on a weekly basis that are giving me, insights into your era. You guys are doing a great job. Please keep it up.
Alright, and with that, we are going to go on our first and last ad break. So, I will see you all in about 3 minutes, or we both shall. Take care, remember to drink something hydrating, and maybe look at something that isn't right next to your face. It's good for your eyes. What do you think, Derrik?
L.
Doc already guessed L.
G.
You're just reading off the things that Doc has already guessed.
R. Lackey. Lackney. Backney. Acne. Backney. B.
Okay, we can do B. That's a fair question. That is most of them, I think. Oh, I know what this is.
Acne.
What does that mean?
Like, when... Hackney. Oh, it's hackney. Oh, well, sackney is when you mispronounce hackney.
I don't believe you.
I do. What does? Oh,
So,
I'm right there with you, Doc.
Oh, you also don't know. Okay.
Not a clue.
So, have you ever heard... It is a word. It is a word.
I don't think it's
something
right.
being hackneyed means that it is cliche and perchance even plagiarized. So unoriginal to the point of potentially being plagiarized. It's used as an insult for authors. Hackneyed writing.
Oh, so if AI makes your work, then it's hackney work.
Yes, that is actually an excellent adjective to apply to AI, I agree.
Fantastic.
Yes, I've decided to leave the hangman up so we can continue to play hangman if we want.
Sounds good.
And look, A is correct.
E.
E is also correct. I mean, that does fit. And now the guesses, Derrik.
I.
No.
O.
Alright. Oh, there's an R, though.
U.
I don't think so, but... Oh, anger was a good guess.
Y.
I mean, starting with the vowels is good, but...
Anger.
I'm not guessing what Doc already guessed.
That's a good guess, Doc.
Alright. So, Derrik. Derrik?
Yes. Yes, I'm here. Hello.
You are you sure?
I am.
You are?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I was thinking of this word that's not anger.
Oh, sure. So, if work were a video game,
Yes.
what would one of the loading screen tips be?
If work was a video game, what would one of the loading scripts be?
Yes, just employment in general, not necessarily your work.
Ooh, those are very different.
Yes.
Those are very different questions. Minimum wage means maximum fun.
Have you been playing video games where it lies to you on the loading screen? That would be a fascinating approach. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, obviously I'd be annoyed with the video game, but that would be funny. Alright, let's check Hangman status, find out what... Oh, Amber, very good. Excellent.
It took us a while, but we got there, and I'm proud of us.
The only thing you contributed was E.
That's 20%.
Okay, yeah, true. W is an interesting opening choice. Oh, this is a long one. Alright. Do you want to participate in this, Hangman Derrik?
Unless you have more questions.
Oh, exactly. I have so many questions.
Yeah,
Look,
let's keep rolling.
we have... This
Doc,
is my
do you have
would
any
you
other
rather
questions?
list.
You prepared extensively for this.
Well, this is just a normal part of my stream. This just
I-
happens during all of my streams.
Roger that.
But, yes, let's go ahead and have a would you rather. When it eventually responds to me.
Sounds good.
There we go. Would you rather have a picnic at the beach or the park? I'm aware you're not a huge fan of picnics. But if you had to have one, ooh, antagonist. Very good.
Very good word. Great job. Yeah, they definitely have pros and cons. Going to the beach, I would do a picnic on the beach if it was not windy. Otherwise, everything's flying everywhere and just very hard, and beaches are typically really windy. So, unless the picnic wasn't really... Because when I think of picnic, McDarling, I think of spreads, I think of fruit, I think, hey, we bring out the apples, we cut up the apples, we bring out the jellies, little containers of jellies. I'm thinking of crackers that we're putting spread on. Lots of little things that can just kind of go and be flown everywhere. If the picnic on the beach is, let's sit down, here's a sandwich that's already wrapped, so you just pull the plastic back and bite down. Here's a big thing of liquid, because you're not drinking the ocean water, hopefully.
Yeah?
Then beach picnics, I think I would prefer. There's a lot less bugs on the beach than in most parks. Parks, if it's in a cooler area or has a really great view from up high, that would probably beat an ocean view. There's a lot less of those though, so more times than not, I do picnic at the beach over picnic at the park.
Interesting. I personally would go with picnic at the park just because I find that beaches by their nature are windy and I don't like sand in my food.
Sand and food, definitely a big con, but if I can throw a little morsel at like a crab on the beach, that would be pretty funny.
Okay, that's true, that's fair, understandable. I do have to say, I knew we weren't going to get through these 2 hours without you calling me McDarling at some point.
Did I not say McDarling?
No, you said McDarling. Like McDonald's.
I don't believe I did that.
I can see from your face that you know you did it. I don't know if you did it on purpose, but you do know that you did that.
I definitely have a very static face that was drawn by Eddie, and of which I'm very happy about.
Oh, incognito. Well done, dog.
Very good.
You still definitely called me McDarling, though.
Agree to disagree, McDarling.
Oh, I see. Alright, let's have another question then. You can have a deep question.
A deep question.
Is that even the right... That's not the right number of letters for lemon. Yes, I've included some hangman options that are specifically from people who hang out in my stream. Doth it
good? It doth be good. It doth be good, doth.
So, what makes you feel safe?
What makes me feel safe? It would probably be financial security. I like to have the expenses taken care of. I can pretty much handle everything else so long as bills are paid.
I like enclosed spaces, generally that don't have transparency. So I do feel more secure when there's not a window. And that is why my blinds are always closed. That and the fact that I stream, and I just don't need people watching me do that. Do you believe in God? This is a test?
This is a test. That is a deep personal question, Doc.
And you're being judged, apparently.
And I'm being judged.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, Doc, let me ask you this. How do you pass this test?
Interesting to ask the proctor to show you how to cheat. It's a
bold approach.
Yes.
But if you think about it, everyone who gives you a test prior to the test gives you all of the information to pass the test.
No, actually, generally, once you get out of elementary school, oftentimes the tests are procured by people who had no hand in teaching you the thing.
Agree to disagree, McStarling. Perhaps things worked. You have semi-passed. I was looking for the renegade angel response. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate it. Any other questions out there?
I have a question. What the heavens does renegade angel mean in this case? Is this a reference to something?
I believe it's a reference to Castiel from Supernatural.
Ah. Yeah, I haven't watched that personally, but Derrik certainly has. But people are sniping you with some of these questions.
People are sniping me with some of these questions.
Oh, a different renegade angel.
Different renegade angel. Interesting.
Okay, Derrik, so here's what I would like you to do. Based on the random things you have heard me say about Edith, who do you believe she is?
I do not believe Edie is in the chat currently.
Correct.
Okay.
That's everything you're going to say.
Would you like more?
Yes.
I believe Edie has an allergy, or not really an allergy, but just does not like sushi. Is one of those individuals that cannot eat raw fish. I believe Edie was born after the year 2000. I believe Edie has done some manual labor, does not do that as a profession, but has gone out there and done some handyman work, either in the plumbing or construction fields as maybe an apprentice, maybe as just helping a parent. And I believe that they are more of a cat person than a dog person.
Fascinating. I'm definitely going to relay this to our daughter. She's yours now too, by the way.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Because of the whole giving birth to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Anyway. Oh no. My apologies for whacking the microphone. That probably sounded bad.
McStarling, can I ask you a potentially embarrassing question?
Okay.
Have you shown chat your guitar skills?
Derrik! I don't have any.
Oh. Okay. I understand.
Do you? You're welcome to show chat your guitar skills if you'd like. I'm not sure that the microphone will pick it up. See a video of exactly what I was looking for. Oh. I shall show Derrik after stream so that we can both understand what on earth you're talking about.
Sounds good, Doc. I appreciate you sending that over.
So, Derrik, I have described you to my chat as being the white Markiplier.
The white Markiplier is a very bold statement. I appreciate that. I am far less successful in that,
Okay, fair, you're not famous, you have not directed a movie.
I have not done engineering. I do have friends, but none from college that I was roommates with. Nor do I have friends from my hometown in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Because Cincinnati, Ohio is not your hometown?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. Nor
You are
do
not...
I have a brother, and my father is alive. Oh, that's a good reference, Doc. I should do that at some point.
I would be fascinated to say that.
To grow an orange mustache, I could do it.
You could not grow an orange mustache, to be clear. You would have to dye your mustache.
Fair enough.
Yes, I don't think you can just spontaneously change the color of your mustache.
Fair.
But, you know, you should do that for Halloween.
I should. That'd be fun. Grow out a mustache to that point, and then just bam.
There you go. Halloween costume. It's difficult to get him to wear Halloween costumes, truth be told.
I do like the fact that it's orange mustache, which is a Wilfred Warfstache reference of the pink, because orange is the opposite of pink.
No.
Oh? Oh.
No, it is not. No. Both of those are red. Both of those are based in red. Orange is red and yellow, and pink is just light red.
Yeah, you might be on.
Yeah. Of course I am. I'm the one who does art of the two of us.
That's true. That's true.
Would you like me to show you a color wheel?
No, I believe you, Mix Darling.
Mm. Yes, no, when I say you are the white Markiplier, I do mean entirely appearance. You do not share many other features with him aside from being fairly outgoing. But I believe you had a list of something written down on a notebook that you've since hidden?
I don't believe so, no.
So, chat, you can't see this, but when Derrik lies, you see, he has these dimples that start to show. See, there it is. Wait, honestly, I want to see this too now.
Well, I will let you go ahead and proofread these questions, Mix Darling.
Proofread, okay.
Yes, because they...
What the heavens have you written?
They were really just an attempt to capture nonsense and make Mix Darling laugh off stream. I wrote these questions down for Mix Darling to look over, look at what I was writing, and be completely thrown off.
Well, success. Question number 1 is how to destroy the gays.
Which is not a personal belief whatsoever.
That's a question, not a belief. It would be very homophobic if I didn't know you, and if you were not my best friend, and thus clearly in allegiance with the gays. Question number 2 is how to divide the gays, and the answer is we're doing that just fine on my own, quite frankly.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Oh my goodness. Number 3 is how to befriend the gays for evil.
Yes. Specifically for evil.
Yes. I believe you could figure out the alternate meaning yourself, Dave. I believe in you. Yes. So, are you wanting me to answer how to befriend the gays for evil?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, so how did you befriend me?
Food. I just simply fed Mix Darling food until they were friends.
Yes.
This works with most people.
I think Doc might be flirting with you now, Derrik. Yeah, so just do that.
Okay.
Give them food, and then ask them to do evil. Yes.
You know?
Question number 4 is how to counterspell ADHD. Derek, if I knew how to do that, I would not still have a prescription for Ritalin.
Ooh. Fun fact about the Ritalin, McStarling actually lost it for several months, almost a year, until I came in and I cleaned up their room, and then I found the Ritalin.
Okay, so answer found. Get yourself a neurotypical who can help clean for you. Trains. ADHD, not autism. Actually, no, that is a good answer, though, because someone who is autistic but does not have ADHD can help organize life for a person with ADHD.
Fair enough.
Yes, I believe, however, if you put the autism and the ADHD inside of the same person, it doesn't help anymore. Question number 5. What Magic the Gathering color is ADHD? Ellipses. Red, question mark. Red because fast, question mark. Blue because thoughts get cancelled. White because trains of thought get exiled, question mark.
I have very distinct handwriting, so if McStarling is having trouble, please bear with them.
Yes, it is entirely Derrick's fault. That is... I've never seen 2 L's look like an N.
Yes. I also have N's that look like R's.
Yeah, that's a lot more normal. Also, just so you know, in American Standard English, it is 1 L.
Doc, what do you think? What Magic the Gathering color would ADHD be?
I think I would look dashing and thigh-highs. I'm sure you would. I think most people do.
Look dashing?
Yes, in thigh-highs.
Oh, in thigh-highs was it?
Yes. Are we talking socks or the shoes? Because
Like
frankly,
the thigh-high boots? Or
Yeah.
the thigh-high socks?
Yeah, that's my question. I'm going to go with it's ADHD. You think we can choose one thing? It's all of the colors.
It's all of the colors. What would black ADHD look like? Like black, magic coloring.
So you know the executive dysfunction issues? Things keep getting sent to the graveyard. But then also we have to find the things again. So it's Magic the Gathering colors. What Magic the Gathering color is ADHD? And I'm saying it's all of them. Because we cannot decide. Then we have where is McStarling's phone? Followed up with why is McStarling's phone? McStarling's phone is because I need a phone in this modern day where they don't really let you do anything without one. Purple. But, yes, I agree. Doc is correct. The answer is purple.
Perfect answer. And on theme for McStarling's outfit today.
Today? Always.
On
Always purple. Always. You know what? Let me show everyone. I have somewhere. Oh, these are things that Peter drew. Oh, yes, 1 second. So, I need to show, I'm getting sidetracked instantly.
Is that when I was sick last year?
1 second. Yes. Yes. This, Ida drew this. Of us.
I should get those pajamas. You actually have that shirt, McStarling.
That is white.
I'm sorry. You see how your shorts there are the same
Pants,
as
yes.
my shirt in the deal?
Oh, yes, I do have a shirt that looks very similar to that,
It looks
don't I?
very similar.
Yes.
Similar. So when I said that shirt, I meant me in the bed. And I have actually seen that blanket. My grandma had basically that blanket.
Huh, okay. I think Edie's doing that already. Yeah, and then we've got Alexander in the back.
Yes. And that is a good adaptation of Alexander. Though I don't think they would wear cat pajamas.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
I like how we all have the same cat pajamas, though.
Yeah, apparently we got themed pajamas together.
Yes.
So what I'm going to show you now is I've been working on a new outfit. Okay, one moment. Where's my concept art area? I'm not very good at, organizing.
Yes.
I wasn't even done with that sentence.
Yes.
So, as an example of one of the outfits that I've been working on, there's one design, we've got another design. I don't know how with this one I ended up giving myself shawl lapels, which I hate. I don't know how I ended up doing that. Catboy drawing tea suit. I don't understand a lot of that sentence, but I do like boba tea. Catboy drinking boba tea. Oh, okay, I understand.
I do like the idea of a Catboy actually drawing a picture of boba tea, though. Like, hey, here's the Catboy teaching you how to draw boba tea. You know, rotoscoping style.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun. Rotoscoping is for animation, but I can get on board with this.
You got this, Doc.
No, don't change that. Oh, don't. Yeah. Okay, there's anything else. Shit, no, I think that's everything of you that I got from Edie. I think she technically might have made another thing, but I don't have it saved.
Where is Edie? I thought I was going to meet them.
I thought so as well, but I don't think that she ended up having time today. It is a Saturday, so more people do, you know, actual things with their lives.
Edie, hi. It was nice to meet you when you're watching this VOD later.
I'll send a clip. Oh, right, we do have more questions on this list. Could I raise ADHD awareness with an ADHD horror game, or would that be bad? I think that would depend entirely on the execution. What's the game concept?
A horror monster who steals stuff.
I'm going to go with maybe. Next question is, why won't my notepad answer me? Because you don't have a cursed notepad.
That does make sense. That does make sense.
How to make a Bioshock reference? Would you kindly?
Well done.
Thank you. And that is the end of Derrick's questions for me.
Yes. I was not actually expecting them to be asked on stream, but this was an enjoyable experience.
Oh, you were just going to give those to me after the stream?
I was never going to give those to you.
Oh, they were for your own amusement entirely?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Well, Derrik, thank you for whatever that experience was.
Oh, of course. Happy to help.
Yes, that was very confusing. But now, another thing that I'm going to want to clip and send to someone is you haven't yet met our dear Lemon.
Hello, Lemon. It's nice to meet you. I wish you could be here.
So Lemon, I believe, needs some recommendations for gay, webtoons and anime. And things of that sort. Oh, Derrik is taking out his phone. While you're finding that, would you rather live somewhere hot or cold all year round?
I would rather live I know that we're going to completely disagree on this, Mixed Darling. I'm actually going to answer for Mixed Darling as they are a very cold person on the outside only. It is very hard for their extremities to get even kind of to a degree that doesn't freeze water upon touching. Which makes it... And I am a very hot-blooded person. I'm a very big guy. And so I want to be somewhere cold. They want to be somewhere hot. Frankly, I'd rather be in Antarctica. They'd rather be in as close to the equator as you can get.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, Lemon, I don't know what kind comics you want to read, but I have many. I'm Still Alex is an excellent webtoon. It's about a trans woman just kind of sharing her trans experience. It's really good. Her name was Alex, and in the first episode, she's like, I'm transitioning, so now I'll go by Galax. And then someone's like, well, Alex is unisex. And it's like, alright, I'll stick with Alex. But, point stands, I'm trans. And they just kind of tell their story. They do a really good job of addressing points where someone... Because there's very often when someone will give a response like, well, I know adding to this pile would be bad. Like, hey, I'm going to buy a piece of Harry Potter merch. And it's like, well, that would be supporting J.K. Rowling. That's bad. And they just kind of disregard that as, yeah, my contribution would not be a lot. They do a good job of addressing that mindset and basically how to respond to those kind of transphobic comments. Another one is Hello Universe. It's about animals, and they have a baking show, and it's pretty new, and it's really cute. A recent one I found is A Penny for Your Thoughts. Very good. Another trans woman one. Just talking about her experience. A lot more real than a lot of these. Along the River for Ya is a really good one as well. It's another trans woman one. Let's see if I have any other trans woman ones.
I do find it very entertaining. For being a cishet man, a lot of the content that you consume is about trans women.
They make a lot of webtoons, what can I say?
Yeah, wasn't there one you were telling me about recently where there's two women who they have a son and the son is a succulent?
I wasn't going to recommend that one.
Oh.
But yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of that one's a gay one, that one's a lesbian one. I'll toss out the name. Girlfriend's Attention. Girlfriend's Attention's got S.
Okay, the title is too long to fit on the screen.
Yeah. But there's a lot of lesbian ones that are less about the plot and more about, hey, here are some, hot women. Okay, now go to my Patreon.
So it's got some fun things in the actual, in the story on webtoons, but then there's more, well, to be fair though, with things like boyfriends as well.
Yeah.
There's still the, hey, you can go to my Patreon, but there's plenty of plot within.
Yeah, whereas...
Well, I guess not plot in boyfriends. They don't have plot. They just have some cute guys being adorable.
Exactly. But a lot of them are, that one is an example. Another one is Flex Appeal, which is about a Pilates queen and a weightlifting queen. So one's short and just absolutely ripped, and then the other one's tall and there for Pilates. And it's more just the webtoon's okay, but it's mostly an ad for the Patreon.
So not as high quality as a lot of the other things that you are reading.
Yes. Now, My Roomie's an E-Girl has over 200 episodes. It's about this gay couple. This, well, they become a couple. That's the plot. But it's roommates, meeting college, and kind of just their path through college. One of the roommates is, unsurprisingly, an e-girl, does Twitch streams, and the other one just kind of falls in love with them. And then the relationship goes through, and it's just through the eyes of a couple of streamers that are in college. Really good. Girls kissing is short and fun.
Wasn't that a vampire? I don't remember if this is one of the clear ones. But you did tell me about a vampire story at one point of a vampire hunter who became a vampire. And I remember it being funny, what little you shared with me. I don't remember if it was gay or not.
I'm not sure if I'm remembering that one myself off of the cuff.
Derrik reads a lot of webtoons. You did tell me about this one like 2 years ago, so...
Yeah. Flowers for the Arsonist is another one. That one is complete. It's about... it's one of the GL ones.
I feel like Lemon would enjoy arson.
Yes. It's very cute. And then Soft Love is, I believe it's gay, and I believe one of them is an NP. It's got a pretty diverse cast. It's a really good one.
Alright, well, thank you so much for all of the recommendations.
Oh, top tier though is Exception. I love Exception.
Yes, I've heard about that one for quite a while. You've been reading that for a couple of years.
It's got over 300 episodes.
Alright. And what are those, weekly?
Just about. They take season breaks, but it's been through the entire course of high school, and at this point, the just kind of interactions between. It's through a high school experience, 3 years somewhere in Europe. It's more friendship interactions. There's definitely lots of gay in the webtoon, but it's more about experiences where at first glance they're dismissed due to X reason, and then additional information is providing, and then accepting whatever that circumstance was for what it is, even if the acceptance is, no, that person's just a genuinely bad person and I have to distance myself from them.
Also a very good lesson to have sometimes.
Yep.
Alright, well, we are coming towards the very end of our string, Derrik, so one last question for you.
Okay.
What would you like to say to our lovely audience?
It was great being here. It was great meeting all of you. I enjoyed the questions. I enjoyed talking to you guys. I'd be happy to do this again at some point.
Fantastic. I'm sure people will love that. I'm sure that it is going to be very, very sad that she's missed him. The cat. What is this about the cat? I want a cat.
I want a cat too.
Yeah.
Can do the cat. Doth is good. What are some of your favorite cat names?
I've always been very partial for black cats, things along the lines of Void. Mostly anything where you can make a joke about, the Void staring back at you or something like that. I personally prefer to give non-human names to cats.
Oh.
I think that you can be very creative with what you call a cat, and there are lots of very cute things that you can name them. And so I think that one should take advantage of that. I do like to have it related to the cat in some way, whether that's appearance or behavior. I've met a lot of cats that have funny names, but also I have no idea why they're called that. But I like basing them in the cat to some degree. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yes, I agree. Like, if you're gonna name a cat Princess, it should be one of those short hairs. And if you're gonna name a cat Tostada, it should be a tortoise.
You do know that's a food, right?
Yes.
So, shouldn't it be that it should have some passing resemblance or story with tostadas?
Yes.
Tortoise shells look nothing like those.
They look like burnt cookies.
Burnt cookies have nothing to do with tostadas.
They're both carbs.
That is true, but also the most tenuous connection. My goodness. Alright, we have one last would you rather before we sign off. Would you rather be great at cooking or great at organising?
I would rather be great at cooking. I find myself eating ramen and sandwiches more often than I care to admit. And that's usually due to my weak cooking skills. Cooking's hard, guys. It's hard to learn, it's hard to make time for, and I don't really like cleaning up after the cooking.
I can agree with that. I do enjoy cooking sometimes. I'm decent at it. I don't like cleaning up after it either. It's,
And it's one of those where it's like, clean up immediately, I don't really want to do that. Clean up 3 days later, oh my god, I don't want to do that.
yeah, it does get quite bad if you don't clean up quickly.
No.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Alright, well, thank you everyone so much for coming by. It has been a lovely time for me. I mean, I just got to talk to Derrik the whole time. I hope you all had a good time as well. And, as always, I would like to remind you to drink something hydrating, eat something nutritious, and get some rest if you need it. Derrik, have you been drinking water? I don't think you've drank any water this time.
I don't know if I've drank water this week.
Drink some water. Yes, that is your job while I look for someone to raid out to.
Guys, remember to like and subscribe.
That is not as ridiculous as you might think. You may have forgotten, but we are also on YouTube.
I did not think it was ridiculous.
Okay,
Can I pick who we raid?
Can you do what?
Can I pick who we raid?
Sure. Well, you can make suggestions. We do have to check some things before we raid anyone.
Oh.
But you're welcome to if anyone looks interesting.
Is Gotcha online?
Yes, gotcha. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Genya. No, Genya's not online. He streams in the mornings.
Oh.
Yes.
Got it.
Do you see anyone who seems interested? I don't actually know if anyone I'm following is currently streaming. I don't know. I don't usually stream on Saturdays. Okay, we have a few people. Minecraft, you want to see
Scroll up.
this one?
Yeah, hot girl block placing them.
Let's see. Yeah. Alright, we shall raid into Ewa. Alright, thank you all so much for coming. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your weekend. Thank you for coming, and bye-bye.
Bye.